Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Here we are. Everybody, this is basically my dealing with Daedra playthrough, going around checking out the different mods that are associated or the factions and faction quests that are found here in the Thieves Guild. So, this whole board over here is added. And if you've been with me the last few days, I've been going through each one on the list, just kind of taking a look to see if I can find exactly where it's at and where it's located. So we stopped at Seize Control Your Fate. That actually ended up with the guy that's up on the mountain by Lordstone, who wants to start tattooing you and stuff like that. So it's really interesting. It adds a new dimension. Basically, if you've completed the whole game, if you wanted to start again or just take your character into a new dimension, just start doing some of these quests and you'll find odd things once you add them onto the game as well. But today we're going to look at smuggling and see what it entails. The patrol's at their lowest in years, so we have an opportunity to move a substantial amount of merchandise that should happen to find its way into your hands. Margins are particularly good. The Dwemer Curiosities, Dragon Cult Jewelry, and the Dragon Bones, though we can take any high value goods that are too hot for resale. Of course, we are still interested in opportunities to circumvent the EETC. I think it's the East Empire Trading Company monopoly on ebony and malachite as usual. We usually have an associate in the Winterhold Inn with the current berthing coordinates. So berthing, I think, is the coordinates to the where they're doing the smuggling at. So got to get up to Winterhold and check and see if the guy is in there. So it tells us kind of where to go to. And this one's kind of different because I've already actually got to the Syndicate with the other one, the very top one at the top of the list. So I wanted to get down to this one. I'm just going to go and take a look at it, see where it goes, because that way we can kind of get that going. Our organization is rapidly growing, and we already have disposed of several prominent underworld figures. If you are skilled knifemen, we are looking to expand further. Join us, and your pockets will overflow. Oppose us, and your guts will. We can be contacted via the Gentlemen's Club south of Kingsgrove. It's a respectable establishment. Absolutely no illegal business will be tolerated on the present premises. We are also always on the lookout for beautiful young ladies to entertain our various establishments. Should you be able to convince any of the orphanage graduates to serve at our club, you'll be paid well for your efforts. Assets need not be willing, provided you can acquire them without witnesses. That's kind of different. Okay. Not sure I'll be participating in that one. I don't know what they mean by orphanage graduates, but that's kind of okay. A little disturbing for me, but hey, it's a game, I guess. Some of these are kind of suspect and make you kind of like go, that one made me go, Even the Syndicate, there's one question they ask in there, and I'm like, I just kind of laugh and shrug it off. Not that, everybody has their different kind of things in life. I have mine. Mine usually don't involve other people. So. Especially they're pretty much talking about kidnapping young women, which is a little bit creepy. A lot bit creepy. Absolutely creepy. Okay, we're going to go check out the Winterhold. Yeah, a lot of dealing with Daedra quests do have some dark and ominous tones. I don't know how far that kind of goes. I don't have anything kind of, I guess would be like extreme adult mods. I don't have anything like that, so we're gonna go to Winterhold. I'm all about chopping somebody's head off, but okay. So we're at Winterhold. Let's go in here and look for. Should be a guy in here for smuggling in the birthing area. Let's look for somebody that doesn't look like out of place. Maybe this guy right here.
I'm looking for someone to do a job. Not entirely legal and potentially risky, but the pay is good. I need someone to sneak around the back of the College of Winterhold and find something that may be inside. A map. I'm about to retire. I have no idea what could be inside there, and I don't want to risk it this close to settling down. You look more desperate. I've got a boat with all the details that gear you will need on the northern shore of the little island the college is on. In exchange for this opportunity, do me a favor. If anyone asks about me, tell them I'm dead.
Okay. Okay, he just leaves it at that.
Unless you're bringing me another round,
I don't think he's talking
I'm
about.
just trying to have a quiet drink here,
Oh,
alright?
he's just drinking. That guy seemed like the guy, and I know this is the guy for the whatchamacallit, so it's not him. That guy seemed like the guy, but he's talking about creeping around. I don't know if that leads to smuggling somehow. Yeah, I don't know if that leads to smuggling somehow, but he's the only kind of oddball out here. So I'm going to assume he's the one, and that you've basically got to work with him first to help him retire. So I'll assume the quest exists, and it is close by here. Okay, so we got that information out. It is cold up here. But we need to get out of here and get down to Kindness Grove. We'll check out this Eastmarch Gentlemen's Club, but I'm not kidnapping nobody. It just looks like it really ominous. The darkness and the freaking winter and the howling of the wind. It's not a night I should actually be out here traveling, honestly. So I'm not that high level and I could freaking freeze to death. Oh, what am I talking about? I'm pretty stupid. I've been running these two characters, the collector and this guy that's going around investigating. I haven't been running survival mode on them. All I've been running is just normal. In fact, let me check the settings. Before he gets attacked, he needs to go back down a few. I put him down because he's here to find stuff, and if he's getting killed, every 2 minutes, it really doesn't serve my purpose of showing you where things are. But it looks like that one's for smuggling. It looks like it works. There's a guy there actually talking about something, but I think you got to do something for him first before he goes any further. And like I said, we'll check out this Eastmarch Gentlemen's Club. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing some of the things they're thinking about, but I still want to check it out and see if it's available, and make sure it's available to the game itself.
I've got your back. What do you want me to carry?
It looks pretty cool, that dwarven armor. Here I have this dwarven battle axe. carry this other stuff as well until we get somewhere closer to where I can get rid of it. Hold on 1 second. I don't mind those dogs, but I'm not going to keep one because they pretty much just die. It's like, okay. If they make a sturdier dog, I could see keeping one, but really they're not made for anything other than just to die. It's kind of irritating, actually. When I do feel like having a dog, I usually have a character run around with Barbara saying, "What the hell is that thing?" I have no idea what it is. I'm like, what the fuck is that? No, reconnaissance by fire. Let's see what happens. Sea dragon. I came around there and I was like, what the heck is that? Freaking sea dragon. Oh, another one. You get dragon bones off of it. That's kind of crazy. A sea dragon. I have not seen those, and I'm only like freaking 14th level. I haven't seen those with my big guys. What the heck? A sea dragon? That's wild. Basically a big horker with freaking dragon bones inside. That's what I love about the monster mods, man, because you get some crazy ass combinations show up. It's really entertaining when you get around to it. It's like, what the hell is that? You know, you should have that shock of the game. You know, what the hell is that? Something that you just haven't seen. You know, it's like, holy crap. What the heck is going on here? That's what I love about modding. And yeah, I know some people are like, oh, modding's cheating. But, you know, when you add the right types of mods, it just makes it fun. It's like you're in a game where you're having amaze and wonder again. You know, I had no idea what the hell that thing was. I was getting to run. I was like, oh, I'm on horseback. Let me pop a shot in it and see how it does with the damage. But I'll tell you right now, that's I've never seen one in the game. That's weird. And the thing is, I've been paying for almost a year. Well, no, these mods are really just since Halloween. So it hasn't even been a month yet that I've had these mods on here. Oh, I know what this is. This is a standard. I've been seeing this every time you come by here. There's a witch thing, or not a witch, a banshee thing. Let me get closer so I can get a shot of it. You can kill them, but it's just their thing is. And that little freaking, I can't stand these things. With a staff and a pick in one hand. I gave him a perfectly good sword. Those wildcats are a pain because they're always empty. Get here and see if we can sell something.
The water tester makes potions. You can't help it. Oh. No, I don't have anything for bad trees. Ah, so you're an alchemist then. Let me know if we come down to the ground.
There you go, that's good. We can get back down to Kinesbro quicker this way.
I can take it in any where you headed. Climb on in the bump and get comfortable.
Dr. Emperor. Big giant.
Citizen,
At this rate, we'll probably make it through the end of this list, and then I'm going to start
Need a ride?
doing the other quests that are related. When I do the quests that are related, I might, I'm probably going to start playing the characters that actually are already kind of designed for specific quests that I already know. The purpose of this guy was identifying what those other quests were. I thought about making him, using him as a template where I switch his name every time resaving, but I was like, you know, it would end up with a very glitchy character. I mean, you can do like the show race menu. I do it mostly if there's things that I want to change somebody's name, something simple like that. But if you do it too often, I think it makes the character glitchy and glitchy stuff around them. So I don't want to do that. And I've already got characters that are designed. So basically this would still be the same playthrough. It's just different characters would go and start different parts of the Daedra quest. It's like, say for instance, like there's one like faction called the Gatekeepers. There's an actual quest that starts the Gatekeepers. These that were in the Thieves Guild, they were just on the wall, so I really didn't know what to do with them. Oh, going to the Gentleman's Club. I know where it is. I've never really done in there. Last time I looked at it, they didn't really engage with me. But also that note basically tells you that you can join the club by talking to those people. Freaking things from trying to take me down. That's the game doing that shit. I'm gonna run back to town and get some freaking guard help. Those flame lookers, you can get them sometimes, but sometimes those freaking things are mean. They will take you out. So I'm gonna get over here where I got some little bit of guard help. Try and take you from a distance, actually. Oh no, I don't think I can do that yet. There he comes. Oh, I'm out of bolts. What the heck? I thought I had more bolts. Time to put the crossbow up. Yeah, that guy tried to freaking nail me hard, man. As soon as I started up that road, he was just up there swinging. as they get higher, you get higher level. They're not as bad, but I'll tell you right now, as a low level dude, one of them things can take you out. You need to just run. You see a flame worker run. See a flame worker do what the rest of us low levels do. You run. Oh, it's one of those hunger things. I can't stand that thing either. I've never seen one in the daytime. We'll find this hunger thing. Did Brynolf take it out? Oh, I guess he did. I hit a couple of those things are freaking nasty. One caught me in the middle of the night. I was freaking, it spooked the fuck out of me. That freaking thing is crazy looking. Crazy. Yeah, some of these quests are a little twisted. Some of these creatures are a little twisted too. That thing was spooky as fuck. It was worse in the middle of the night when I was getting chased by it. It still was kind of spooky.
Yes. Which of our services are you interested in? Be aware our clientele is fairly exclusive and all services require special complaints.
Old Dice sit in the sauna. Oh, he's patron. Patron escort. Let's see if I can find somebody that runs this place.
Need something?
She's gonna say the same thing.
Be aware our clientele is fairly exclusive and all services require special complaints.
So I gotta figure some way to join this place and find out how to get the special coupons.
Hi, sweetie, looking for a good time?
Oh, dude done got up here and got butt naked. My gosh, that's funny.
Yeah?
Oh, this guy.
Good morning. Unfortunately, you only serve particularly prominent clientele. Perhaps if you achieve a more noteworthy societal position. All the club services are paid for in service coupons. We provide service coupons to members or employees in gratitude for services rendered. Coupons can be exchanged for services in the bedrooms on the other side of the hall, the washrooms and sauna downstairs, the gambling tables or bar.
I guess you start looking for work and gain status. So,
Good day.
I guess you gotta start doing jobs for them, basically. So it exists. So the guy's on the second floor, so I know that much. I don't need to know too much else. I guess they probably do have jobs where you gotta go kidnap people. Okay.
Hungry, thirsty, looking to roll some
Okay.
dice.
I wanted a horrifying game, so
Would you look at that?
fairly horrifying. No, it's just kind of crazy the game. I've been in other games, and it doesn't bother me really. It's just kind of funny. I didn't really know. I knew some aspects of the deal with Daedra. I didn't know all the aspects. Because I had another game years ago. It was actually very comical. The Brotherhood of Steel they had a prostitute in town, Ruby. It was freaking hilarious. Of course, you could pay for her services, but then the screen would go dark and your control would start vibrating and a lot of extra noises. It was pretty funny. I just don't know about the whole orphan graduates. It's like, what the hell? Definitely, I gotta be in evil character mode for that quest line. He said higher status, so that's probably by doing jobs. Yeah, but the way the game is set up now, I mean, honestly, if you wanted to just start doing jobs for those, you don't have to do like the companions. You can pick whichever group you want to do jobs for, and then that's who you do jobs for.
Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
We'll go see if we can get through these last two. I think the last two ones. I'm looking for actually the Dragon Cult is what started me on going through these. Because I really want to find the Dragon Cult, and I haven't found them yet. And I don't even see them in this list, honestly. So I think the only two left were at the bottom there, and I ran into anything that mentioned the Dragon Cult.
If you're looking for a handout, you want to speak with my husband.
I'll have to do some outside research to see if I can find out anything about the Dragon Cult.
You look like you could use a drink. What do you say to some cheap?
Yeah, because I just went to Smuggling, the Syndicate, and then Thieves Guild. Must be tired of drinking Beckles watered down ale and wallowing in ratway. They offer you substantial income with a little risk. Talk to Brynolf. Okay. Brynolf basically has a new like dialogue option. But none of these sound like the Dragon Cult. So I'm going to go ahead and press. Okay, what we're going to do now, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at his stats. We'll level up. Actually, I'm gonna hit magic this time. Okay, I'm gonna look at his stats. Take his helmet off, and he's a Nord guy, but I'm gonna rename him because right now he's the dealing with Daedra Ranger, so it's gonna have a similar name. And I think what I'm gonna do, I've got another list of the other characters, what they're gonna go through of the quest lines. A lot of stuff is still left kind of in mystery because it doesn't have specific notes. But this one over in Caught in the Middle in the Sleeping Giant Inn, I think that's the one he's going to try because it doesn't really relate, it doesn't extend to other things that I can see. So he's going to start with this, and he's going to be just like kind of a general guy. I'm still going to run around and look for stuff with him. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and rename him. So when I do renaming, there's something you always have to do first because it's going to put you back to the very first thing that you did when you first started the game. And you got to basically get, actually let me get somewhere where it's actually well lit or kind of well lit. If you do it in the darkness, it's really hard to see, especially since I changed the darkness mod. So it's really hard to see. Actually, I'm going to get over here in front of Faendal. That'll help some too. First thing I have to do is remove his hood, his helmet. So I'm going to take his helmet off. Okay. And what we're going to do now is we're going to do the show race menu. The only thing you don't want to do when you do this is don't switch to like an Argonian or a Khajiit from a beast race versus a regular human or elven race, because it really goofs everything up. Okay, so I don't really need to change his face. His face is signed. I think I changed his. I give him more of a tan. He's a southern Nord. He's from the border of Hammerfell. So I think his scars and everything are fine. You can keep him with everything else. And all I'm going to do really is just swap his name. So instead of dealing with Daedra Ranger, we're going to call him. And one thing I'm going to do with him, I'm going to go around and do all the Daedric quests as well. Because that way that he's a Daedric Ranger. He's doing not only finding Ranger stuff for Daedric stuff for dealing with Daedra, he's got the actual Daedric items and stuff. So hit finish and name your character. And one thing about this, if you ever look down, and you can't see it right here, but if you look down in the corner when you do this, the last name you used is right there at the bottom of the screen next to the race. So that way you know kind of what you were named before, if you want to keep the same name or you want to change it. And I'm going to come close. Okay, join the Daedric Ranger. And then hit enter. And then you now have a new name. The one thing it might mess up is usually if you've got something at 100, it'll freaking goof it up where it won't have like the full amount. It depends on what you put points in. But these look like they stayed pretty much the same because I didn't have anything up at 100 yet. Yeah, everything looks the same, so. One thing he doesn't have is anything in two-handed. Actually, since he's a Daedric Ranger, let's go ahead and pop him a level of sneak. There we go. So he's a sneaky guy, kind of. So put his helmet back on. Okay, and now he's ready to roll. So we're gonna go over and check this one out at the giant sleeping giant inn in Riverwood. Sleeping Giant Inn in Riverwood is where we're going to. I'm not even drinking tonight. Well, I'm drinking ginger ale, but not drinking alcohol. I'm messing up my words. I appreciate you guys suffering through this with me. It has been kind of entertaining and also kind of frustrating for moments to moments, but I'm probably just going to go check this one out over at Riverwood. Next time I play, I'm just going to start from the top through these quests that are associated, because some of these quests should actually put me in those guilds, like that gentleman's Eastmarch Gentleman's Club. It's actually got a quest that actually relates to that. And I made like a map from before. The only thing I don't have is the one for the Dragon Cult, because I've never, that wasn't on the old one. So I've got to do some more research on exactly how you start that one. One thing I'm going to do too, since he is, what's his weight right now? Okay, I'll wait till I get over there.
Where do you want to go?
Go Whiterun.
We'll be off.
Basically, I'm going to put him like the other people in survival mode. So not only will he be doing Daedra quest, but he'll be in survival mode. Like, I reduced my weight a little bit before I do that, so. Actually, I can do it now. He's on horseback. I'll just sell stuff when I get to Riften. It's just gonna start telling me I'm cold and everything, and it says I'm already overweight or overloaded. I'm on horseback, so it doesn't make too much of a difference. It's probably just gonna slow down my place, because I'm as far as these characters for dealing with Daedra, and in this just environment at all, they should go a little slower and more cautious. Now, I may, when I'm doing, after I do those, I may introduce a few characters that I think sound neat, like my Dust Mage. Basically a mage character that's strung out on the Soul Gem dust. See how addictive it is, or if it causes an actual addiction. Okay, it said it's in the, actually let me sell first.
I've got your back. What do you want me to carry?
sell this one.
Damn thieves. I said I thought my work bad enough. What do you want me to carry?
He's still over. Oh, you know, I got a lot of.
Get going.
We'll go over and just read this. I'll get rid of the other stuff for later. I'll go see if I can find this note. It says a note in Sleeping Giant Inn. It says inside, so it says Caught in the Middle is the name of the quest. obviously I'm overloaded on his food. So I know there's a note outside on the door. Let's look around here and see if I see a note in the inside.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red, who'd been riding the white run from old Warwick Stead. And the braggart would swagger and his name as he told of both battles and gold he had made.
Do that visitor then poking around.
Then when he met the shield maiden Matilda, he said,
We got a little too food. Drink too. I cook.
now I think
Much
it's
else
high
to tell.
time that you lie on me. So they came crashing and slashed and steel as the brave lost Matilda trudged into the sea. And the dragon of Ragnar was boastful no more, when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
Okay, I don't see anything in there. There's not too many places to check, honestly. Actually, there is a basement, I think, over there. I'm just looking around before I take that note off the door. There was one on the door. I don't think that led to what I thought it was going to lead to.
Oh,
I don't see nothing here either. Let's see if I can get in the basement. I don't think I can, though. I don't think there's an opening back here, honestly.
Need a room? Talk to Delphine.
Yeah, there's no way in the basement down there.
I'm just a cook, lad.
Okay, let's go see if I read this one. I thought I read it wrong the last time I read it. I think I read it wrong. Because it seemed like it actually ended up leading me to the Syndicate. See, it says Apprentice Wanted. Okay, that was the Apprentice Wanted. Let me check something here. Apprentice Wanted was for... Yeah, you heard me rustling through notes. Okay, here we go. The Apprentice Wanted... Let's read it anyway. I don't think that's the one. It says presented looking for apprentice to learn specialized magic to run institution northwestern corner of Lake Inalta. One text was clearly added later by a different author. Or if you're tired of working as an apprentice, slave labor for your betters, join us instead. Learn the magic you want, as you want, how you want. And enjoy drinking and camaraderie. Minded people in between. Your camp south of the Guardian Stones and northwest of Helgen is tucked into a little crevice of the cliffs at the easternmost point. Be aware there's a very popular camping site at a very short distance. Okay, see that's the one, but then I got jumped when I was in there. And I got made to be in the Syndicate eventually. That's where I ended up being at. So I don't know what that one is.
I don't owe you money, do I?
I've been through that one. I just ended up in the Syndicate. So I'll go research more on it. Let me try to sell some more stuff up in Whiterun. Yeah, that one, that takes me to, and it said somebody like wrote in there, so he's the one that basically said Apprentice wanted on that one. On the sign in the, what's called, it said Apprentice Needed, that's what it said. I really don't know what to tell you. I'm a little perplexed on that one. You know, the only thing I didn't check for the Dragon Cult, I don't think I checked in Markarth. I don't think I checked the Warrens. I don't think I checked in the Warrens in Markarth. Oh, good rainstorm. Yeah, I noticed there were more NPCs down in the Rat Way. The Warren down there, but also there's a area down in, called the Warrens down in Markarth as well. I'm gonna have to go in here and sell all this excess stuff I'm carrying. So the next time you see this playthrough, it'll be you just going down the list, starting with each kind of quest line with the guys that are associated with it.
Please, take Mother Mara's blessing to wash this unease away. Mother guides me to those flickering souls who are yet to cast themselves on the fire for tomorrow's utopia. She sees in me potential which can avert calamity. I, her most devoted servant, need you to believe in the goodness of your heart.
Forgive her, beloved child, answer me. For all her convictions, she only looks up, blind to those below the clouds which she wishes to ascend. There is a terror of minds and ideas forming in the west. A congregated antipathy and repressed hatred is nearing its sun. If this horror transpires, then neither the restraints of distance nor time will thwart the canker that will be buried there. I make this plea to you, special child. Meditate between the opposites and seek resolution in the chaos. I will help whenever I can, but my might is weak. However, even the faintest flame can act as a beacon against the background of deep night. That flame will appear to you in a maze of dark when it most needs. There is nothing to decipher. Just take heed of these words. Go west and see. Open those eyes and see that which belies its splendor. Beset by men, gods, kings, and ideas. Keep a clear eye. Keep your head above water when you reach that ground. The tides of want can drown any who venture too far from the shore.
Okay, that's going over into Beyond Reach, which is another land area.
What spell did you cast on her? suggest you're both in on. Looks like it. If you're dead set on word of warning, if you care to listen, the Reach isn't a place you want to risk your neck just on the visions of a zealous priestess.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith. Take a look.
I'm really overloaded, but I think was it for like food and stuff. Oh, let me do this.
Don't forget to check inside the shop right behind you.
Let me grab stuff off Fangdom.
What do you want me to carry?
He's planning on using the crossbow. Look at him.
Have you met my father? He's the steward of the Dragon Company. Okay guys, I'm going to finish smithing and getting stuff ready around here, and I will see you back here tomorrow. I'm going to do some research on that dragon cult. Hopefully I'll be able to start with that. If I can't, I'll just go through the list of characters and getting them into the specific guilds now that we've got kind of more rounded experience of what's to be found in dealing with Daedra. We'll see if we can give you more guidance to help you if you want to get your character kind of into the same mod or doing the same things, so, or similar things. But I'll be doing that with different characters just to kind of show you the some builds are already kind of built around the idea of that being in specific factions. So please come back, make sure you like, subscribe, and share with all your friends, and we'll be back here doing it again tomorrow. You guys have a good night.